we've crossed the river.
Hey!
And got him, man.
He's pretty big.
That's a nice fish, eh?
Just happy to be here. Just happy to be here. Just happy to be here with the sun beaming on me.
So when you start to put your rod together, connect your reel to the bottom section first. Then you start with the top section and join them up. And it's always 90 degrees away from each other, so you've got one set of rings this way, 90 degrees, put them together and then twist and line them up. And that forms a locking groove, and that prevents the rod parts from coming apart. So 90 degrees, straighten them up, line them all up, and then the last piece, of course, is the base, and you're lining it up with the reel. Done. An easy technique of getting a fly rod started, and that is, before you unhook the fly, before you make the cast to that particular fish right there, you pull out the line for the cast. I put the line over my finger, unhook the fly, make sure it's clear, and then pull it through, and it's a double pull. So I reach up, grab another bit of the nylon. Now I've got the fly line out of the rod tip, still got the fly in my hand. I don't drop it at my feet because it always hooks my boot, so you get rid of it. And now you ready to start with your cast. Okay, there's two ways of casting. One is using your wrist, the other is using your arm. The arm method, of course, is the old method. Still stopping your rod up at that 1 o'clock position, and the forward rod should finish at the 10 o'clock. So it's that. Right. That's it there. Okay. Or you can use the wrist, which I find a little more accurate and very easy. And that's this method. And it shoots out like a little dart and exactly where you're looking. So that's the method there. Just a little flick with the wrist and out it goes.
Let me get.
That's nearly to the other side of the river. We have a big back eddy in here, so the current is doing a circle, okay? And we want to get a cast into the current without it dragging out. So if we do a normal cast into the current, it will drag about there, and it is, because your line's getting pulled away. So what we've got to do is you put the cast in, throw some slack line in behind it, and voila, we have the drift. You can do a mend afterwards.
Okay, another showing.
Put the cast in. Black line. In behind the indicator. Right, drag it out. I'll try that again. Perfect. And now we've got the correct grip. We can do our bend. Let's get that line straight. Yep. That's against the teeth of that weather. Yeah.
What's the key going into the wind?
Lock onto it and a low cast. It's a low cast over the water so it can't be blowing back. Get the line out your knee. That's it there. Why won't it go? Yeah. It's not going to work. Yeah. It's just stop that rod here. And I'm not doing half the false cast either. It's just going straight in. It's only a short distance. Okay.
The circle cast. Strong wind coming from upstream. And limited range and back.
We use is the open hand intertwined and the upstream person links under there, so if the downstream person slips, I've got him. Right, you've got your Delitilium Vanales, which are these light coloured ones, and this dark one here is your Mysa bronchia. So in other words, you've got your grey mayfly and your dark brown mayfly.
Wake up in the morning with a grin on my face, and I look around in awe at the beauty of this place. Maybe today that mountain I will climb, perhaps a day at the beach is to be.
He was feeding just above a ripple fall area, maybe about 6 feet above where the water came tumbling over the edge. Had to cast all of about 20 feet of line out, and then a high stick to try to keep the fly line from running down in the white water down below.
And it was right on the money. We couldn't use the indicator because he could see it, and he would stop feeding the minute the indicator came through, so we removed it and we got him without the indicator.
And you caught the part about the ball racing out across the river.
He had wrapped around a rock, so the line went in between two rocks, and he was in a little gutter, and so I had to go out and I got the line off, and then I just kept the one finger and I just raised him out of the gutter, and so I could net him.
Just happy to be here, just happy to be here, just happy to be here with the sun beaming on me. I'm just happy to be here, I'm happy to be here, because there's no place I'd rather be.
Hang on. 7.5 pounder.
Yeah.
Here's the release.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, Don.
Swam across the river for this one.
You did, up to your tits.
All right. Mwah. Thanks, buddy.
Well worth it, worth the effort.
And
9 pound brownie.
it again.
Woohoo! That's worth it now, isn't it?
9 pounder.
You beauty.
Yeah.
Well done, mate, and it was a tough fight.
It was a tough fight.
All the way down the river, up to your tits in water.
Yep.
Beautiful effort, mate. Well done.
Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Spotting and directing.
Lovely stuff.
Thanks.
Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. Just happy to be here with the sun beaming on me. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here because there's no place I'd rather be. Choosing to be with those who help with my being. Glad to say that I'm not a human doing. You might call me lucky, but I know what that luck is. Knowing to look and to see where my friend lives. Staying present where I'm on the planet and not taking anything I have for granted.